Hello beautiful humans, and let's make today a good day. So today we're going to be baking. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do, but my mum bought heaps of mixes to bake for me because I get bored at home. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. I don't know. I'm also cooking some meat goreng at the moment because I haven't had lunch and it's like 2 o'clock. So I was going to edit a video of a weekend in my life because I recorded that last week and I just didn't feel like doing it. Didn't feel like editing it because it just wasn't that good and I didn't want to do so much film. I just got edit that much film. I didn't want to, you know what I mean? Then I was going to do this baking video and my brother was in the kitchen doing pork ribs. So then I decided I wouldn't be doing this. Then I went out the back and I was like, okay, I'll do a video in my car. I filmed the whole video. Get this, whole video. I looked at the camera just before I ended it just to double check that it was still going. And it was blurry. My camera was blurry the whole time. So now I'm recording on my phone because that video was a music video. I had to use my phone to do the music. Surprise, surprise, it's a couple hours later. It's like 4 now and I'm gonna make the blueberry muffin mix just because I really felt like eating a muffin, heating it up and then cutting it in half and putting butter in it. I'm also gonna make my world famous hot chocolate. This stuff, it's pretty expensive hot chocolate, but it tastes amazing. It is so good. Best hot chocolate you'll ever have. Trust me. And then pour it in the packet. I'm kidding. Then we have the Nespresso machine and I'm just going to put some milk and then I just put it in my milk frother and froth the milk and then put it in and that's literally it. It's really easy. You can add water, but yuck. Okay, so this is the real part that you cannot mess up when you're making your hot chocolate. I said it was easy, but this part you can't. So when I used to make chais or hot chocolates at Macca's because I was a barista. Anyways, you need to make sure, because it's powder, you put a little bit of milk, right? Mix it into a paste like so. Then you can add your milk, but make sure you mix at the exact same time. That means it's all blended because if you don't do this, it's not going to be blended. Trust me. Get your marshmallow, grab a handful. There's your hot chocolate. I'm not going to tip it because it's literally going to come out. So while we bake, I'm going to chit chat a little bit about stuff that's, going on. Not that there's much. Okay. Let's chat while I fill the patty pans. So today they were talking about doing a statewide, I don't know what it's called, but something about the state. And I don't know if it's just our state or all of Australia, but they're thinking about closing it down and you can't go to any other state for 6 months, which is crazy because that means I won't be able to see my friends from Queensland for 6 months. And it's been nearly 6 months since, but yeah, so that's what they're thinking. I'm not sure, it's not even out there yet, we don't even know if it's gonna happen, but it better not. Now that we've got these lined, I need a large egg and I need 3/4 cup of water, so 180 ml. Don't put that in, don't. To anyone else who is watching this and they live in Victoria and they're sick of lockdown, you can do it. Because you're strong and you can get through this. Because I've gotten through it somehow and I'm struggling. It's getting worse. But we'll be fine. Oh my god, psychotic. One-handed. I literally thought of something and now I've forgotten. Are you kidding me?
Whoa!
That's like a lot of water. Anyone else? Look at that. Does that look wrong to anyone else? I want to like buy a whole new wardrobe. That would be fun. Also, I did do tips in my hair. My mum did them and I love them. So I'll probably do that again. I'm doing my brother's hair tonight and my mum's. It was literally something about that. I'm trying to remember. Anyways, we just went to Chemist Warehouse and we had to wear masks, obviously. Now I'm gonna put this into the thing. Oh, I remember. Okay, so at the moment, I'm not on Snapchat and I've hardly been on Instagram. I only go on there to like hype up my friends because that's what we do. Also, shout out to Kale. You literally made me cry when you sent me that message. I love you so much. You were the best, and literally I don't know what else to say because I literally was like to Mum, I was like, she's like the best person in the world. Like I could not. But yeah, shout out to you. Love you too, Kale. So yeah, I went off Snapchat and everything because I was just really having a tough time. Like not with people on Snapchat. I was just so sick of COVID. Like I feel like I just can't be on social media. I need to kind of have time to myself. I was just feeling like the other day, like so many people have done things in their life by my age and I feel like I've done nothing and I'm like literally wasting a life. That's how I felt. And you know, like I do get like that. Like people do feel like that and it's okay to feel like that. You shouldn't. I was ashamed of myself that I did feel like that because I never feel down about myself. I'm normally like the first person to be like, I don't even care what you think because I am happy with myself, but I just wasn't, and that was the hardest part, I think. So that's why we are talking about this now, that if you feel like that, you're not the only one, because that's exactly how I was feeling. And obviously I got one of my friends to do streaks and stuff, so obviously I wasn't doing it for attention, I was doing it for the people that actually care, that knowing that I'm not going to be on there, because you just got to do yourself. You can't worry about anyone else. You got to think of yourself, obviously. And that's what I was doing in this time. So that's why we're baking right now, because I'm trying to fill in time. Actually, I did some meditating today. That's another thing I did today, because it was semi-sunny. I did some meditating. And I also, oh my God, do you mind? The boys are talking in the other room. I also took really good photos of the moon the other night, last night. And it was a full moon, and tonight's a full moon as well. Like, so it wasn't like a full moon, but it looked like it. Probably insert one photo here if you guys want to see it. I think I'm gonna put them in my next room if we move. I know my mum's gonna watch this before I post it, because that's nearly what I get her to do every time, so we double check that everything's edited properly. And I just want to say that I love you and thank you so much for always supporting me and nearly always knowing when I'm upset and looking after me. You are the best. And I mean, that's all I've got to say for now. You know that I love you a lot anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's just like my best friend. I've literally had like a horrid headache for, I want to say 3 days. I don't want to say it. I must say like 3 days, but it could be longer. But it's like not bad, if you know what I mean. I get headaches like all the time, right? But they're normally really intense the next day, then I get a nosebleed most of the time. Sometimes I don't. But lately I've been having them. I had it 1 week where I had it all week and it wouldn't go away for 2 weeks, and it was intense, like every night. It was really bad. And during the day it was just kind of there, but it wasn't hurting intensely. That's like sort of what it is now. Like it's hurting but not really bad, that I'm literally in bed curled up with an ice pack on my head, because I feel like it helps. Some people say otherwise, but I feel like it helps. I'm sick of it. We have tried to crack my neck, like we tried to change my posture. Could be a tension headache, but literally for like 3 days, like they could be like migraines. But I'm so sick of them. Like I have Panadol and it doesn't help. It only helps with sometimes, or it used to help when I used to take them, but now I take them and they don't take it away, sort of thing. So I don't know. And I drink water, trust me. I have a bottle of water next to my bed every single night and I drink it but I'm in pain right now. This hurts. Like, the best thing about wearing a mask is that at this time that I've got a pimple, I can literally hide it and no one knows. Like, when I go to the shops, no one can look and be like, ew, what's that disgusting thing on her face? Because they can't see it. I actually, when I was feeling upset the other day, I was able to work on my poetry because obviously I'm writing a poetry book. And yeah, I was able to work on that because I have a lot of emotions. So I was able to work on what I said and how I felt. And it was really good, I think. It helps when you are down and you're writing a book and you just do it. And that's why I always wrote poetry stuff when I was upset, because it just like took it off my mind, like I could write it down. I also am gonna put out my crystals tonight. That was such a random thing. I have like a purple one. Apparently if you put them in a full moon, it's really good for them or something. So this is what they look like swirled with blueberry. So I set the timer for 15 minutes. The sun is going down out the back. It doesn't even look like it here, but it is. So I'm going to read my book. Here it is. It's called Whiskey, Words and a Shovel. But this is another poetry book, a new series that I started because I read all of Pillow Talk. If you guys haven't read that, it's really good, read it. Talk to you guys when the muffins are done.